Colgate student body has not always looked the way it does today, and only in the past 50 years has the college made geographic diversity one of its goals when recruiting new students. Colgate has successfully transformed the university from a school for mainly Northeastern students to one encompassing students from all over America and the world.
1900, at the turn of the century, 28 out of the 143 all-male student body at Colgate are from out of state. Most of this minority is from the other two states in the tri-state area, New Jersey and Connecticut.
22 years later, the university has grown, but the geographic distribution has remained relatively the same. However, the all-male student body represents males from 24 states and 4 foreign countries. 419 men out of the 667 men are from New York State, and 76% of the student body is from the tri-state region.
In 1939, less than 20 years later, the size of the student body has almost doubled, but less than half of the students are from outside of New York State.
But flash forward to the 1960s.
Beginning in the 1960s, Colgate started to actively diversify its student body.
In his 1966 report, President Barnett said,
"One of Colgate's major purposes is to strive against the deadening effects of provincialism, whether of geography, of intellect, or of social class. Its educational program is geared toward this goal. The composition of its student body must also be thought of in these terms. More than half its students now come from outside the state, yet for geographical, financial, and other reasons, much remains to be done in achieving the desired level of diversification. To the extent that this effort succeeds, the educational process itself must continue to improve, since education at a small institution draws strength from the free exchange of ideas, attitudes, and experience among students and faculty."
In the mid-1960s, the Colgate student body had grown to 1,386 students. While still all male, the students represented 39 states as well as 10 foreign countries such as Northern Rhodesia, Uganda, and Iran. While 45% are still from New York State, this marks a shift in Colgate's student body.
As the Colgate catalog from 1967 states, there is no typical Colgate student. Each freshman class reflects a wide variety of social, economic, and geographic backgrounds.
The 1970s continues this trend started by President Barnett in the 1960s. A 1972 admission report stated,
"This has been another good year in terms of quantity and quality of applications. All members of the staff feel that there is a greater academic strength in the academic group and that an exciting diversity of backgrounds and talents can again be achieved. Alumni student selection men have been busier than ever, especially in the far reaches. The far reaches, always assuming Hamilton as the immediate center of the universe, build diversity into a class."
Today, Colgate has 2,983 students from 48 states and 36 foreign countries. Gary Ross, the current Vice President and Dean of Admissions, voices Colgate's goals with regard to geographic diversity today. Colgate is committed to diversity of all sorts, including geographic diversity. However, New York State still remains the state with the most representation at Colgate. Some things never change.
It's up to you, New York.